Welcome back to Aether Race. This is week 245, day 1, beginning of light and dark season, as well as fire and water season. And yeah, we don't have a lot of time right now, so we gotta start right away. Okay. I say I go with this team right here because, as I said, I will use Fjorm as much as I can. I am really happy about Summer Fjorm. I will try to get those last 2 copies before this banner is over so I can finish plastening her. This team does score a little lower just because of all the support that I brought for her. But nevertheless,
so hot. Just so.
Oh, never mind. I was like, why can I move? Alright, let's get rid of this because I don't like ball towers getting in the way.
Death's caress. Be cautious.
Good. Well, not good, but you know what I mean.
Yes, as you request.
Okay,
I feel faint.
so yeah. We'll just do this. Where's the other? Well, they're both next to each other. I was like, where's the other one? But they're really next to each other. So
As you wish.
they are no range units. That's pretty interesting.
I will not lose my way.
Yeah. So I guess someone could come this way. So we will be careful with
Cautious.
that possibility.
The glimmer of life. As you request. I'm with you. Show me what to do. I will not lose my way.
I guess you're the only one that can like make really weird movements, but you can only move 4 spaces. So 1, 2, 3, 4.
Be cautious. Death's caress. Got him.
All right. First up, Idun. 0 damage. Next up, Fallen Edgar. Oh, Mordecai actually. Alright, now Fallen Edgar? Yes, Fallen Edgar. So I was doing the story maps with my Fjorm team, and I will say Diamond hits ridiculously stupidly hard. I mean, he was because he gets a proc bonfire immediately for initiating if you let him get it, of course, the time pulse. So
Here I go.
yeah, he actually nearly one-shot a Fjorm, which is kind of crazy.
Say so.
Alright, break this.
I'm with you.
And I can do this.
Right, boss.
Alright, I got both pots, so we're good. Selef. One-shot his Miracle and then take him out. And finally, for Mortis, which he's out of season, right? Yeah, he's an anima hero, not a dark hero. But yeah, there we go. We brought obviously we brought Ymir on this team for the he's in the wrong season. For the Miracle, just in case we do encounter something like a diamond that can one-shot us, or like yesterday with that Carla. So anything that can one-shot Fjorm, she can just stop it. And she's actually fast enough to double him. So like I said, speed is the big thing about him, and well, the necessary thing that he needs. And she outspeeds him anyway, so especially because in Aether race it's so much easier to give her speed. He doesn't have the speed to prevent her doubles. So alright, for defense, we do have 2 failures that luckily for me came under lift loss, and 1 success that did came in that counted. So let's take a look at that one first. Alright, so we have Summer Freya, +2 Summoner supported. Dagger, obviously bonus unit. They didn't even bother to give her anything. Freya, +3, also Summoner supported. Play session. Asker, +2, +10, no seal. Lucia, +1 with Mystic Boost, Vital Astra, Distant Counter, and Speed Smoke. And finally, Celine here for the healing, and yeah, she's basically here for healing. And I guess Infantry Pulse, so they're using both Asker and Celine to make sure that Lucia has Vital Astra immediately. That way she doesn't have to charge it. That way you can just get all the benefits that come from it without even having to worry about it. My defense team is Sotes, as always, will always be. Triandra is the bonus unit this week. Legendary Marv. Not. Legendary Shira. It is water season. Peony here for the dual skill and an extra dancer, and Leaf. We're going with advantage. And he's also a bonus unit this week, so. So just bait out Leaf right off the bat. Bot first. Couple of buffs and devos. That's Repel and Vital Astra right there. So yeah, from here, she is getting hit now by attack speed menace from Not, and I want to point this out because it is important. Because that, remember, Not has bonus doubler, so it allows her to double Lucia. And then Marv uses Pathfinder and his odd and even Tempest just to be able to reach Celine. All right. Now this is Chess fan, because they have a +1/+5 chess, because I don't believe he's in the Grail shop yet. Or maybe he is, since we just got a release. No, it won't be until the update, so yeah. Attack speed Clash, Brash Assault, attack speed of Blaze Session. Gwenny. And a +8, +5 Chess. Godlike reflexes at distant attack speed solo, close call 4, speed smoke 4, attack speed solo. And remember, he has the brave weapon in a dual face brave weapon. Asker, Peony, and another Saline for healing. +2, but this one is a lot more invested. Speed Ideal, Special Spiral, Time Pulse, and Quick Impulse Iceberg. Yeah, she has instant Iceberg thanks to Asker. I guess she's there to deal with any blue units that might give Chess any trouble. And he's able to outspeed Marv, which, yeah, I mean, he is stacking all kinds of speeds. He has +28, I was only pushing out +15 speed. Same thing with Sotes, she's only pushing out +3 speed. Not quite a lot of damage to Not. Right there's, I guess, technically no, Shira could have reached. Yeah, poor Triandra. And then Shira's making sure she protects this the other end. And yeah, Peony got baited. And from here on, it's just try to hold off Shida. And Guinevere has really good damage reduction, so yeah, we get the pot. And yeah, we get into advantage, but we don't have the speed for it. Yeah, no, that's a very heavily invested male Chess. So, and in this one is more of a player face team. So we have Milla, Fortress Dev, Res and Fortress Dev. Shamir, which is their bonus unit for this week, +1. Nina, +1 with attack, defense, solo, and lethality. Linde, of course, here to provide no follow-up for their cavalry units. Azura as a dancer, and Nerthus. So, wait, they only have one mythic on the... No, Nerthus is the other mythic. I was like, wait, they only have one mythic? No, so they have 2 mythics. Not... Yeah, they're not scoring very high with this team, just because neither one of these two have merges.
Don't get caught.
Yeah, missed it. Barely got that kill though. And they had to get rid of Marv on turn 1. Same thing with Shira right here. She has advantage towards all their caps. Which is why they had to bring Nerthus over here to take this hit. because all their other ranged cabs just get owned by Shira, which is what she's here for. And same thing, you don't want to advantage a leaf.
Get it together.
Yep, just go for it. Leaving only Sotes.
Steal
Anything.
And what is her? Oh yeah, Panic. Yeah, unit can move one extra space. At turn only, doesn't side foes. Any foes are in cardinal directions of unit. Technically, she's not in cardinal direction, so of unit or penalties active on any foe, which is what it activated. Inflicts all stat -7 and panic on those foes. So yeah, debuff Sotes because with that +7 speed, I was definitely faster. And no, I guess I wasn't faster. I would have been only at 58 speed to her 56. But yeah, they definitely felt the need to debuff Sotes. Yeah, with that counter return from Nina. And from here, they just waste time. Watch.
I like your song. Thank you, Leanne. We'll settle this.
Yeah, he's just
together.
wasting time.
Focus on the task.
Look at those two.
Too hot. Baby. Whew, looking good. Had enough yet?
All right, and that was that. At least we managed to get our fight done in time. The other teams I have are this one with Legendary Marv and Legendary Guinevere. This one is the standard Flora, which is coming back for another format. So if I can pick up a different kind of format for her, more skills. Fatal Smoke has been surprisingly good for her. So I will be picking up obviously a far save on her, just because I still have the option to keep running Fatal Smoke, but I don't know, maybe a different kind of stance, since technically, while the guard effect does help for her on this team, Unity will not be good on her like here, because neutralize penalties on units. She will have to switch from Slick Fighter to the other one, and obviously we neutralize units. Yeah, neutralize units false buffs with Lucina, so it's very specific setup that we always run with them. Like I said, whenever Guinevere's in season, I'm gonna switch her out for her base self, and I'll keep running that Guinevere Edgar. This is more of a player phase Leaf with Ninian over here for support, so Leaf can get, thanks to Nod, he can get extra movement. Ninian can dance and she can also Gale Force, so they work well together. And this is the team that we saw with, of course, Ymir here to provide the healing. Like I said, that one scores the least of them all just because this is the only team that doesn't have Peony. Not many places to fit Peony on a team like this, so that's fine. Obviously, the Brodia banner is live already. Right here. So yeah, Aether, she's 58, 46, 33, 16. Very little rest, but yeah. She can get really bulky just because of her weapon. Alcris, 57, 46. 57 is like 43, 46. Flash Sparrow is obviously a Flashing Blade, so is restricted to units that can use Flashing Blade 3. Or unit types, I should say. Citrine is very min-max with that 60 attack and 44 res. 27 speed is just enough for her to double like really slow units, but yeah, don't look for her to double. Her whole thing is just one-shotting things with Iceberg. That's how she is designed to one-shot things with Iceberg. And she hits pretty hard too, like even in that map, she also was hitting Fjorm pretty hard. And yeah, like I said, I talking about Diamond speed. 36 is just, I don't think it's enough. I do think it needed to be more than that. As yeah, like on the map that he appears. Not this one. So on this map, like he can hit pretty hard, and yeah, like I tank him with Fjorm, Summer Fjorm. And technically he has more speed over here than he does on like a neutral one will have, so still not this one. I'm using my old Fjorm team. I was using her not with no follow-up, but I had to give her attack defense form just so she would have enough defense to be able to survive him. But speed was never the problem, and that's gonna be his problem, speed. I mean, he does negate damage reduction, which is kind of cheap if you ask me, because he has damage reduction and he has the true damage reduction, so that cannot be negated. But yeah, I will not. I don't know. I probably will. I will summon on that. I will see how many it will take me to get the last two Fjorms that I need, and how many ores I'll have left after that. Because probably I just want this. I don't want Alcris. I don't really care about. Like I said, I don't really like Alcris, but the fact that I can get Arcane Dark Bow, Flash Sparrow, and Defenseless Smoke, and Deadeye from him in just a single, from just one single copy of him is really good. And I do want to build an archer, and probably the archer that I will build will be, where is she? Infantry archer. Yeah, Bill Doherty. She's really good. She has really good offenses, and that bow is really good on her. And like I said, being able to get literally everything from him would just be really good. So if I do get a copy, it will be for Dorothy. The other unit that I will eventually build, or at least give an arcane bow, will be, of course, New Year's Fjorm. Although even though she has good speed, she probably would prefer the other bow, the Arcane Nostrum, as opposed to the Arcane Dark Bow. But yeah, that is pretty much it. Let me get out of here because I have to turn off the fan and the air conditioner so the mic doesn't pick up the volume, and it's starting to get really hot in my room. So Thank you all for watching. I'll see you all next time. Bye.